Hi, and welcome to our weekly update for Nutrade Systems for the week ending June 17th, 2011. Let me start by just sharing with you our disclaimer. We are not a broker or financial advisor. We simply license the use of our software to trade your own personal futures account. We'll share some details and trading information on here. And again, your individual results may vary from this based on slippage, commissions, and other factors. Let's take a look at the week, get right to it. This is the performance of our bronze, silver, and gold packages for last week. You can see basically start off Monday. There was no trades on Monday. You can see across here that indicates that no trades were triggered in any of the systems. On Tuesday we had losses pretty much across the board as the market went up, triggered the systems as it started to come down, and then ended a little higher. So we lost 3.9% on Tuesday in the bronze inflection and 6.3% in the cluster. The difference there is that the same component traded in both of those. The primary difference being that that part of the system in the cluster attempts to get a little larger profit, and so it actually ended up triggering a little bit larger loss in that case. Wednesday, no trades. Thursday, kind of a repeat performance with a little smaller numbers. Small gains, again, the one main component that trades frequently in both the bronze and cluster triggered, indicating a gain on the inflection and a small loss in the cluster. Friday we had a relatively big day with the inflection, 12% on $10,000 account. Again, the main difference there, the cluster system at one point in time during the day was profitable, and those of you that watched that probably saw that. It's got a trailing stop that's built into it, but it needs to go a certain distance before that actually triggers, and it didn't quite get to that point. And so it did ended up giving back much of those profits, still ending with positive for the day, but not nearly as much as the inflection, which does not have the same kind of tight stops. It's actually given much more latitude to run around and move around. You can see across the board a very strong day. Both systems were profitable on Friday. Those are kind of days we like to see. We'd love to see that also in the cluster as well. So on the week, just to summarize, the bronze inflection was up $930, a 9.3% gain for the week. The bronze cluster was down 5.3%, again based on a $10,000 account. If we look at the performance over the last 12 months on the inflection system, again you can see the little tick at the end of this. It's seeing a nice little upward movement there, and we see that the upward movements tend to be big when they happen. And we've been due for one. So we've had kind of a month of May was not that good. We're at 106.1% net of all system fees, commissions, and estimates for slippage. If we look at that since inception, since 40 months, the bronze inflection system up 378.8%. And again, we'd like to see that start making a move, and we've got a volatile market, and hopefully that'll have a positive impact on our results. Looking at the cluster over the last 12 months, again, it's the biggest difference here is that we've had a couple of days over the last month where we did have potentials for profits, but the market reversed on us, causing those trades to go negative. So we see that we've given back, we're currently in a drawdown on the cluster system, still up 123.8% over the last 12 months, but due for a little movement there. $10,000 account has grown to, again, around $23,000, still a pretty decent return. Since inception, the bronze cluster up 396.4%. Again, these numbers all net of commissions, system costs, and slippage on each and every trade. Looking ahead to next week, the big news obviously is whether Greece is going to default, and what kind of an effect that will have on the other markets around the world, and specifically our U.S. stock market. The market has had a big sell-off. We had 6 straight weeks of down, little firming of last week. So we're looking for the market to find a little support, perhaps get a little bounce from the most recent selling. So it should be a more volatile week again. It seems like that's going to be the case for the next little while. Again, if you haven't been set up to follow the system, we invite you to visit our website, Nutrade Systems. Again, completely automated trading programs for individual investors. You can get all the details that I share with you. They're updated weekly there so that you can see the information. It's simple to register for a free trial online. We want you to see how this works before you ever put a single dime of your own money at risk. Again, sign up for that 30-day demo. You can watch the system trade in real time right on your own computer. Not a penny of risk, no credit card required. If you'd like to activate an account, just simply follow the instructions on the website, set up your program. Once we're notified that your account is set up, then we can turn the systems on. It takes about 3 to 5 days. Just look for the activate button anywhere on the website, and you'll be able to do that in just a few minutes. So thanks for joining us, and until next week, happy trading.